Welcome by the world of Tantra. This is my wife, Freya.
And this is my husband, Nils.
Alexander.
Yes.
And today we're gonna talk about self-practices in Tantra. This is probably the first place you want to start. And we're just gonna explore the topic of self-practice. Do you want to add something for this intro, babe?
Yeah, so what is self-practice?
Yes, what is self-practice? Good question. Before you get together in Tantra and you merge and you start doing Tantra and you start getting the advantages of it, self-practice is practice what you do with yourself. Very easy.
So what is the reason we do the self-practice?
Okay, the reason why we do self-practice is to prepare your body, to learn, to get to know your body, to open up your body, to come.
No, this is perfect. I love it. Yeah.
Yes, to open up your body.
Yeah.
But maybe you can. Is there anything else why you do self-practice?
Yeah. So why do you open up the body?
Why do you open up the body? Yeah, there's multiple ways. Actually, you can have sexual energy. That's one of the big energies we play a lot with in Tantra. It's life force energy, is sexual energy, and this sexual energy is often blocked in humans. And if you want that it flows freely in your body, and you can experience great sex, and you can experience amazing sexual energy, then you need to do self-practice to open your body up so that the sexual energy can flow in yourself. And if it flows in yourself, it can also flow between your partners.
Yeah, and with a flowing life force energy, a flowing sexual energy, we also stay more healthy and vibrant in our body. Because this is what is keeping us alive. This is also what we're using to create the life that we want to live, and to attract the people that we want to attract into our lives.
Yes, exactly, because that's really what you said yesterday or the day before. You say an open woman looks for an open man. And also an open man looks for an open woman. So, if you are closed off, if your sexual energy is not running freely through your body, if you have blockages in your body, if you have stress in your body, then you're just less attractive to the opposite sex. There's also less possibilities to polarity.
And of course, there is partnerships where you go into a partnership and there is one that is more experienced and that one is opening up the other person's body. So that does happen. But if you really want to attract a relationship with great lovemaking, and you want to experience that, it's really great to prepare yourself so you are ready to meet that person, because usually we meet the people that are flowing on the same energy level. Also good to remember when you are triggered.
I'm never triggered. But okay, let's dive into it. We're just gonna free flow and see what kind of sexual, not sexual, some are sexual, some are not.
We're just gonna free flow, and we're just gonna see what kind of sexual thing is gonna occur here in Gili Air. We're a little bit watched outside, but that's no limitation.
What do you mean, watched outside?
I mean, there's a road right in front of us, and the people can see people walking by in the mirror there.
And there's also a party over there, so that's the way it is. Welcome to Gili's. Let's take one subject each time. So we'll invite you for the first subject. What are the biggest self-practices you have done in your life?
Well, that's definitely starting with yoni egg.
Yeah. Wow, can you explain something about the yoni egg?
Yeah, so the yoni egg, that's that's a stone crystal that you put into your beautiful vagina, and it's a sacred practice that is not. It's not to have with your partner, it's to have with yourself. So it's to build your own relationship with your own yoni. And for me, it started at a point where I had not really had a relationship that much with my own yoni.
Mm-hmm.
My yoni was more, I would maybe have sexual intercourse or something like that with other people.
Mm-hmm.
And then I really wanted to heal her. I wanted to prepare her also for pregnancy and birth. And this is like years and years ago, 12 years ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first would put in the stone egg, the egg would just fall out. Like after maybe some minutes. And then like it was, I really had to like hold it to make it come in, and also just relax and just let it just fall out. But then the yoni by herself, after a while, starts to become more alive when this egg is more regularly in her. So she would hold the egg by herself. But this took maybe like 6 months or a year. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, but it took quite a while before that happened. But it's like she comes into life from this, and it's just a practice to make you connect with your own yoni. And there's different stones. I love stones. I have fire healing stones. So choosing the stone that oh, it's for love, or it's for cleansing, or it's for vibrant energy, blah blah blah,
And what is the biggest benefit about the yoni egg? What would you say?
The biggest benefit that it awakens your vulva.
Okay.
It awakens your yoni and makes her like from me, from being that just fall out to now she's very vibrant, and I think you can sign under on this when you are inside of me. Like without me controlling it, she's like pulsating, she's very alive, she's like a living orgasm. Almost like an anemone, like an underwater creature, I would say. So it brings this aliveliness into it. And this is something you can, do all the time. You can have it in when you are working as well.
Yeah.
So this is like a connecting practice more, and you can have it when you're riding the subway or whatever.
Okay.
But there's also beautiful rituals where you can put it in, and you can have it during yoga, or you can have it as a ritualistic healing practice, and just connecting with yourself and seeing if the yoni wants to grasp it in and stuff like that. So.
Thank you.
Different.
Okay. My self practice would be. I have two main ones, but I go for massage massage your own genitals. Like this is very very important, because like lots of times there's tension in our genitals, and because this tension the genitals are not able to relax. That's also often why you have troubles with like getting an erection, or for women like having pain with love making, and also some really great things. You can also grow your penis with like massaging it, just relaxing it, and just taking it in all directions, like up, like to the side, and to that side, and down, and just you stroke it really gently. But like it's not about like the stroking get horny, but it's more like massage, but a strong massage and a gentle massage. And you can use some coconut oil if you want. It's not necessary, you can also do it without oil, but this is to really to get rid of blockages and also to relax the genitals, so they will be way more open, and you also want to be gentle with them, because often we are so focused on getting the job done, just making love and then coming or going for the orgasm, and it's also like we put so much pressure on our genitals. And I would really invite you to really go into self-practice and just massage it and just say loving things, and just like say thank you for all that you did for me, and all what you have done, and all what you will do for me. So that's my most important self-practice.
That's beautiful.
Do you have another one back?
Yeah, I would also just really like a yoga, you know. Such a yogi and spent thousands of hours on the mat doing yoga, and I think that's also such a beautiful de-armoring and opening up if you use yoga as a meditative practice as well, that you're conscious or try to be conscious and explore what's actually happening inside of your body as you're in the different asanas or poses that are opening of the body. So yeah, please feel free to join my yoga channel, Love Freya Love, for really meditative yoga practices. Also where we're doing tantric yoga practices where you're like moving the pelvis, moving the perineum, moving all these different parts of your sexual organs as well with your breath. So you can really like almost like very slow lovemaking.
Wow.
Yeah, find the juiciness in your own body and like maybe be explorative. Maybe you like to dance, maybe you like to caress yourself, you know. It doesn't always need to be, which I've also learned that, you know, especially for women, maybe, you know, we're not always appealed to like lay and masturbate until coming, you know. That's not maybe what is also the most appealing. Maybe, you know, dancing, touching yourself, making yourself beautiful, putting on lotion, taking a nice bath, stroking your breasts.
Okay, we were talking about yoga, sorry, but like, you know, I just want to keep it at yoga now.
Okay.
And also, I want to also add on for me also is yoga is a really important practice. Also, again, to open up the body, you know, because for example, your hips, yoga, you open your hips a lot, and it's very important to open up your whole body, your back, your neck, your like everything, your hips, your legs. So so the energy can flow.
What about your jaw?
Yeah, also very important. Yoga for the jaw. Maybe you can say a few things about that. Like, often if you have tension in your genitals, you also have tension in your jaw. Is that true? Yeah, I thought so. So I noticed that also my jaw is sometimes tensed. Make like do that in your morning practice, like really.
Yeah, and it can also be like the tooth massage. You can do it on yourself, but it's also really nice with a partner.
And massage, You just massage your jaw on yourself.
So now, you know, like now all the people are walking past and we're sitting here, they don't know that we're massaging our genitals at the same time, huh?
Yeah. So you can also do this with your partner, but like now it's about self-practice.
Exactly.
So, okay, I want to go to the next one. My next one will be self-pleasuring. And you know, like just to be clear, this is not self-pleasuring with porn and then coming as soon as possible and then like blowing off your seat and then just like continuing. And no, what I want to challenge you is to self-pleasure and become aroused and play and just like let the sexual energy flow. Practice with moving the sexual energy through your body. Practice it with like, because often like when we masturbate, like the sexual energy tends only to be like in front where your genitals are. But you know, the sexual energy can move through your whole body. So with your breathing, you can move it up.
Maybe you want to show on your body because because it's not. It's like.
No, but like it doesn't necessarily show you. But just when you breathe in, you take the sexual energy, what is in there, you take it up, for example, and when you breathe out, you take it down, or you can do the other way around. Just what you would like.
But it's like a channel we have in our body, so it's like connecting the genitals with the heart.
Yes.
So
and
maybe
with for example, the third eye or your throat.
Yeah. So letting it flow up in this way, and then letting it come through the belly, letting it come through the heart. You know, maybe when you're masturbating, maybe also thinking about something that you actually love.
Yeah, but I also okay, you mean okay, that's what you mean. Yeah. So this is really important. Like we want you to challenge you to not go too much into fantasy, the horny fantasies, um, but leave that and just go into the pleasuring practice, and then use the sexual energy to think about your goals, what you really want, and then don't come, but just keep it like high, and just when you're about to ejaculate for a man, just stop, and then use the energy to manifest.
Now we're
things.
talking about sex magic.
Yeah. Okay. This is a little bit more advanced. So
this is
I leave it now for masturbation. Very important. Without the thoughts, without like the what did you just say?
Fantasies.
Without so much the sexual fantasies, without the porn, and then play with your body and try to move the sexual energy. Do you want to add anything about masturbation? Okay, then you can continue with the next self-practice you want to.
I think it's been great tips here already. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very happy.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I have a quick one. Self-practice. Yes, I would say, except from yoga, I would say like breathwork, dancing, jumping, moving the body. Doing crazy stuff, singing, mantras is good for the throat, because so singing, expressing your voice. Anything else comes up?
Yes, there is one thing that really comes up, and that is challenge yourself to put on something beautiful every day, create beauty in your life.
Very
dress
important.
beautifully, and also maybe make your food beautiful, like get turned on by life,
Very beautiful practice. I love this one. We also try to dress as tantric rock stars every day, and of course we don't do that every day, but most of the time we look like.
Except I wear sarongs when I live in the jungle. I would like that too much, but you say I look beautiful in the sarongs.
Yeah, no, but like even when you go out with yourself, just make it pleasurable. You don't need to do a lot of makeup, but like wear something you feel sexy in, or move with awareness. Like so that's a beautiful self-practice to fall in love with yourself and with life.
Actually get rid of everything in your wardrobe that you don't look sexy in, because those snuggle pants that don't really look good on you but feel really good, you're gonna wear them quite frequently.
Yeah,
so get
rid of them.
Get rid of those snuggly pants.
Yeah, get rid of them, buy new sexy clothes, and get help with that. I just bought her for 5 million rupiah. I bought her a whole new outfit.
A whole new wardrobe.
Yeah, a whole new wardrobe. So, all right, this was the video about self-practices. We hope you liked it. It's it's very important, because often we think like when we meet, like we often project and want so much of our partners. We are like sometimes miserable or not happy, not fulfilled in life, and then we think our partner or our next lover or our next man or wife is gonna make us happy, but that ain't true. Happiness is like an inside job, and it's your responsibility to open your body up to be in as much pleasure as you can be, so you will also able to transmit that to others, and so the other is never responsible for your pleasure and happiness. See you.